Hello, I'm Tali Singh and I'm currently working as a legal intern at Lexis & Company. Today in this video, I will be discussing about admissibility of digital evidence, how the digital evidence can be can be presented in the court of law. So let's start. Evidence is a corporation of a statement before which is placed before the court in a manner which undisputably establish it as a fact. It may be presented through witnesses, material objects, or electronic records also, which shows a trial that can be reliably indicate linkage of the offences to the probable offender. Witness may rely on account of what they saw on or heard. Material objects may be examined in forensic lab and can be traced back to the offender, while electronic records are, however, not so easy to obtain and disappear, and many modalities occurs when they are placed on the stand to examine their reliability. Owing to its intangible nature, because digital evidences are intangible, so owing to its intangible nature, digital evidence can be encoded and encrypted, and therefore they must be decoded before the court of law, before the court could proceed to accept or reject them. Being sensible, electronic records being sensitive, electronic records can be altered very easily, and any alteration that may take place can render them. Tracing the electronic records to the offender also possesses a task. The information passes through innumerable channels, and to follow it back may constitute violation of privacy of the intermediaries involved, which the court may not readily grant and accept. So it is a kind of very hard to present in front of the court, but it is also very important in terms of evidences. Now let's look at the section 65 of Indian Evidence Act, what section 65 has to say. So in the digital era, where most communication transactions take place through the online mediums, the importance of electronic records has been realized over a period of time for proving offences, and subsequently through amendments, section 65 has been added or has been expanded to give sanctions to electronic records as digital evidence. Section 65A and section 65B lay down criteria for admissibility of electronic records as digital evidence. First, the evidence is produced out of computer in regular use for any lawful activity during the period. Second, the information of the kind produced as evidence was regularly fed into the computer as a part of daily activities. And third, the operation of the computer does not compromise the accuracy of the electronic records so produced. Sensitivity of these evidence places them under strict observation by the court to ensure originality. Time and again, the courts have reiterated that evidence gained by new techniques and devices cannot be refused as evidence, provided that their accuracy can be proved. Subject to section 65, digital evidence must be produced without any human intervention, and electronic records shall be considered as documents only if the computer which produced the record has been regularly in use. The information fed into the computer was part of the regular use of computer, and the computer had been operating properly, then only it can be considered by the court of law. So this brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, do subscribe to the channel for daily updates. Thank you, and I will see you in my next video.